Well, some of you might already know that there's an outbreak of man-eating bacteria in Japan, which had already claimed like more than 900 lives. This man-eating bacteria is what we used to call flesh-eating bacteria. And the most famous flesh-eating bacteria is this one. Streptococcus pyogen or S. pyogen. S. pyogen is a gram-positive bacteria. That means after gram-stem, what you will see is something like this. Well, although the image quality is not good, this is a very cheap microscope, but you can still see those bowl-shaped bacteria, the purple one, connected to each other like a line, a strip, as a streptococcus. And another commonly found flesh-eating bacteria, like Staphylococcus aureus, they usually don't form line. They will look like this one, which they group together like a chunk of bacteria grouped together. But, well, you can't just watch the image to tell, because if you have a high bacterial concentration, Streptococcus can also accumulate together like a chunk. So, how can we tell to distinguish these two? To distinguish Streptococcus from Staphylococcus, what we can do is a simple catalyst test. So here I have some Staphylococcus aureus, and now I will try to open it. Well, it's a bit difficult to open with the gloves. Okay. Now what we'll do is I'll perform the catalyst test on a piece of covers, not like this glass slide. So I will put the both bacteria on this glass slide, and I'm going to perform the catalyst test on this slide. So I will write the SA and SP, stand for the S. aureus and S. pyogen. And well, I think a white background will be easier to see. Let me get some papers. Okay, you can see the SA and SP. Next, I'm going to just take some bacteria and put on the slide. Now, sometimes you can do the catalyst test directly on the agar plate if you don't need that plate anymore, but well, but most of the time, not recommended, because there might be some ingredient inside the medium that is going to give you something like a false result, something. You definitely can do it on a blood plate. And this one, the agar plate I'm using here, is a homemade a homemade hard liver infusion medium. So I assume there will be stuff inside the medium that is going to give me a false result. That is why I do it on this glass. Well, next I should include some like background noise. Well, I stripped the noise of the clip because there's something I'm talking in the background, so yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to put the hydrogen peroxide. Now the hydrogen peroxide, like in a lab, you will commonly find like 35%, which, well, it lasts longer, that's why. But if what you can find is like only 3%, it works perfectly. Like what I use is only 3%. So hydrogen peroxide, and actually you can already see the bubble. Yeah, so the SA, the S. aureus has bubble, and the S. pyogen has no bubble. Give you a closer look. It's quite a clear result. Bubbles versus no bubble. So here we go. Next, let's look at the bacteria cultured with flesh. Well, flesh-eating bacteria means they eat flesh. They eat meat, right? Well, strictly speaking, not really. But they do love meat. Yeah, they do love meat. Here I have some growth medium, which I put 2 small pieces of meat inside. This one. And this one inside is blood, coagulated dark blood. So compare these two, you can see the one that has meat inside. There are a lot more bacteria growing inside. And this one is the clean medium without bacteria. You can see like 2 pieces of meat. What I'm going to do is I want to compare the meat with or without bacteria. So what I'm going to do is I will take out 1 piece of meat from both medium and compare it. Well, by compare it, I mean like just look at them and like poke them with a tweezer, because right now I don't really have any like way to actually like doing some like testing or measuring the difference between 2 pieces of meat. Yeah, you can see the white stuff indicates growth of the bacteria. Oh, by the way, this meat chunk is hard from it's pig heart. Yeah, pig heart, which is well, heart muscle is cardiac muscle is commonly used in growth medium. So, okay, you can see here 2 pieces of meat, the positive and the negative one. So what I'm doing right now is to poke the meat and trying to feel it if there's any like texture change or like anything like it. Yeah, but well, I can't actually feel anything between these two. I mean, or maybe the differences is just like too small. Well, I saw the one with bacteria, the meat will be like softer or something. Or maybe like the culturing time is not long enough, but like, I don't know. And although not as much as meat, bacteria also like blood. So here you can see piece of blood inside the growth medium with bacteria. And with this one is the growth medium with blood but without bacteria. No, the clean one. So compare these two, you can see like the one that has bacteria inside, the black chunks looks a little bit like, I guess, lighter color. Well, of course, the best results show here with the blood agar. You can see the transparent area around the colony that shows a total lyse of the blood cell inside the agar. So this bacteria likes flesh and blood, which is two components of human body. Imagine what will happen if this flesh and blood loving bacteria get into your body. Well, you might already know from what happened in Japan. But this kind of cases happens all over the world. Well, not because there's a pandemic or something. It's because this bacteria actually belongs to the human microbiota, which means it normally lives on our body, like the bacteria that I use inside the video is isolated from human throat that cause a mild infection in the throat area, which is annoying and painful, like right now. And although severe infection is quite rare, the mortality rate is very high. So preventing the disease is very important. And, well, personal hygiene, it always helps. The most important is to properly take care any kind of injury, wound or lesion that happens on our body. You know, like keep it clean, keep it dry, don't touch water, don't go swimming, go to a clinic, get it patched up. All those best practices you can find. And of course, stay healthy. See you next time.